go on both sides of your lip.
Ah,
That's interesting, but like, you can't even point to me, say a general direction of where you're going that might be of interest to me.
I point toward the door of the tavern. I just smile.
I'm just gonna pat your shoulder and be like, nice.
Bragg, the most socially polite of all people.
His dad's
Nice.
a dick. He definitely is a chip off the block.
Well, that's vague.
He says, I can give you my every assurance that I will keep you safe, and if I cannot, the gigantic dragonborn here, I'm certain would be able to carry you back safely.
You should say hi.
He just kind of shrugs like, yeah.
We could put you
See?
onto the shield and have
The question
Baron run
is,
back.
Where are you staying, woman?
You're not gonna turn Baron into a sled dog, are you?
No.
Yeah.
Come on, live a little.
The Baron has. I've got to look at Taliesin and just smile and be like, the Baron's probably killed more things than you.
Well,
But he'll
Probably.
help you.
aren't you?
I try not
Shouldn't
to
she
kill
be
things.
jealous of like keep me safe? I mean,
I've been
can
messing
keep-
with her drunk ass brother.
I'm gonna point at my bow and be like, I think I can keep myself safe.
well,
Just
We
gotta
we are
yes.
currently acquaintances. Hopefully, we'll become friends. But mostly, it was just to mess with her brother because he
You-
drank to excess. So I was trying to make him believe that he had traded her off. Or something
You did
like
also
that.
drug my brother.
honestly,
Huh?
I
You
don't
did
think he
also-
would care.
You did also drug my brother too. So we're
That was
gonna
his
talk
fault.
about that.
I
Yeah.
didn't drug him. I cured his
Oh.
hangover.
Koros
He
just
just
cured too
drank
many
too much of it.
hangovers.
I told him 1 or 2, and he drank 3. That's hardly my fault.
I'm going to turn to Taliesin and ask if he's got enough people for his team, and if he's ready to discuss the terms of his adventure. And if so,
I absolutely am.
if we can go to a more discreet position, because I would like to discuss the information that I have, because I'd like to see if they coincide, and maybe we can do both at the same time.
Okay. If everyone is willing, I am going to guide them to where I keep my silt skimmer.
Okay.
All right.
I assume where you keep your rebuilt silk skimmer after.
Yeah, when did you have
Yeah.
time to rebuild that sucker? It fell apart.
So
Couple
you're
days.
broken, Silk Skimmer.
Yeah,
just
that might be the
pieces.
first thing we have to do is fix it.
And how much is it going to cost to fix it?
Trixie
got
says
that
she'll
covered, don't
think
worry about
about
that.
it.
Huh?
I've got that covered. Don't worry about that.
We can probably help
it would
fix
be
it.
it would be significantly faster if we could borrow someone else's silt skimmer.
Well, I'm all out of Silk Skimmer, so.
Baron, car mode.
So, all right. So, how much is a silk skimmer?
Well, they basically you have different teams who each create their own silt skimmers. Mine was made a bit ramshackle because I did not have much gold at the time.
It was rickety as all hell.
It's made out
was a
of
bit.
boxes.
It was made out of boxes.
It fell apart immediately.
But he won.
right as the race ended.
But he won.
But he won.
That is the
We
key.
could try to go for the silver medal silt skimmer,
So,
but it may take quite a bit of talking to get it in our possession.
Are any of us good at talking?
I do have persuasion.
I have a wolf. I think
Well,
I'll just make us enemies.
I say we send a Nestra
I'm
and
not good at
Trixie.
talking.
I have perception. I don't have persuasion. I apologize.
Trixie.
Trixie
The
just
glare.
looks up like, pardon?
Come on, you're pretty, you're cute, you're blonde.
Um,
We're talking about some guardsmen.
how much do they cost, though? Is my question.
Okay, now Trixie is there because she totally idolizes his mom. But
Between like
he's
5 and 30,000 gold, depending
She
on
is
how much you're
trying
actually
his-
willing to spend.
He is
How
trying her
much do they
patience
cost
and
to rent if we wanted to
and-
rent them for a set amount of time?
We
Well,
don't know
the
how
thing
long
is,
we'll
it wouldn't be
be.
so much a rental. It would be more like borrowing, but it would be borrowing to do a job for his
Well, let's go borrow
family.
one.
Okay,
That's
so
what I'm thinking.
all right, so then my question comes to him.
They won't mind.
We have, all right, since we're looking at borrowing somebody, I'm assuming we have important people in town that would have them. My question
Absolutely.
is a job that me and 3 of the other people we're talking to deals with going into a ruin and collecting an item. Do you happen to know the Quid or Severance?
I know the Quids. I've had dealings with them. They were the ones who my team beat in the race.
Is the Quid the one me and Koros usually work for?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And how do you enjoy dealing with them?
We don't
I
know.
don't particularly, but their gold is as good as anyone else's, I suppose.
What did you
Make
say,
me a
Joe?
deception check.
I said I don't think I'd be freely admitting that I work with them.
Yeah, no, we would just be sitting back.
And
I'll
how
make
would
it
I be rolling to see against this deception?
Insight.
I'll make a deception though. Oops. Yeah.
You know what? Trixie said that she would think about it. Y'all are going off to see about a skimmer or transportation. She would have just stayed there. She is so like in control of her role. Like she's just like, I'll think about it.
So did they deceive me on both of those?
So, Izzy does not give any indication of knowing what the Quids have to do with anything, but you do get kind of a vibe from Tal. Tal, what is an Esther pick up from you?
Just that he doesn't really seem to like the Quids very much, but I mean, he's basically stuck in a bad situation and he's trying to play it off like he's not.
Okay, so, well, it's like you actually really don't like them, because obviously you're a bit uneasy about them. If we can get you out of that into a different situation, would that be better off for you? I'm going to roll a persuasion check to see if he'll open up to me a little bit. Oh, God.
Nope.
For me, it would not help my situation much. Essentially, I believe that the term they use on the Prime is I am being extorted.
Oh.
That's such a dirty word. Think of it more as you have to do a job or else you can't do the things you like anymore.
Right.
Why are you rolling a
Essentially, if I do not get this item from the ruin for them, their intention is to likely cut off parts of me that I dearly, dearly enjoy having.
Oh.
Okay.
Your hair. Just your hair.
Yeah.
I
Why
fluff
is
my
under
hat.
that hat? I'll reach towards it.
If we can guarantee
My hat screams
protection-
at you.
if we can secure your protection from a rival house, would you be willing to turn against them?
It's interesting that Trixie decided
Almost
to stay
certainly.
at the inn rather than hear this.
I think, did you follow them when he went to show the skimmer?
No.
Okay.
Are we
then,
at the
Oh, you didn't
skimmer
go
now?
along to
then yeah, you're
Mm-mm,
still
because
at the
I'm-
end.
that was where we went to go talk because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
wanted someplace
Yeah.
private.
Yeah, but she's like slow in her role. She's not gonna lead him to think that she's there for him or anything. She's trying to distance herself from anything that he might think.
See, the way I look at it, we can go one of two ways. We could either try to go on foot, which will be dangerous and it will be slow and it will be hot and it will be miserable, or we could try to acquire the gold scale silt skimmer, preferably by talking them into letting us take it, so that we would have a better chance of actually getting the thing that they require, or if not, just stealing it and going after the thing with the advantage of taking a very fast silt skimmer rather than trying to travel either by land mount or whatever.
Will one of these
Exactly.
skimmers
Well,
hold us?
the reason that
Because
the
I'm
reason
almost certain that there's going to be more
on-
people than us hired to go after this thing.
Correct. The reason that I'm questioning you on that is because last evening, me and Bracken had a conversation, and there is another rival house that's going after the same thing in the ruins. And if we can secure your safety using them, it may be something that would be beneficial to you, and if they may be able to offer a better price for said item. They may
Well,
also,
the quids, all they gave me was that anyone who went with me would be properly compensated, which
okay.
that doesn't tell me anything, but it does tell me that
Yeah,
we
they
are
might just
potentially in
murder
a
us.
position to set our own price.
Well, they might just murder us too.
That is
Exactly.
also an option.
So why don't me and Bracken go back to our contacts and attempt to make contact with the Severn House and see if we can secure both your safety as well as see what we can secure for a monetary value or some sort of what they're going to be offering us,
Okay.
and then come back and go from there.
All right, and while you're doing that, Koros and Isabel, would you help me work on the silt skimmer?
Yeah, we can try.
All right.
Uh,
Because I do have the mending cantrip.
I'll
Yeah.
pinch Koros's ear and be like, "Yeah, we'll help."
I have the mending cantrip, and I actually have the gold to get some shit if I need to.
I-
You can also offer to help, if only to the extent of holding up really heavy shit while you mend it.
Perfect.
I have survival stuff, so maybe that'll help.
The song from the Revenge of the Nerds starts playing. It's like, you gotta put one
Being that they said
in
that
front
they're
of the other.
well, just out of curiosity, is there anything that's in town on our way to find the brokers that would have something that we could get that would be versus like undead or anything like that?
Something that would help against undead.
Yeah, because you had mentioned maybe undead or similar creatures around the ruins and things like that, like weapons or things like that.
Probably nothing that could really help against them, more than
Okay.
just just weapon shops that offer simple weapons, stuff like that.
Okay, I didn't know if maybe there was some cheaper like plus against undead or anything like that, or anything like that in this area. Or like holy powder or holy water or anything like that. Okay. All right. Then me and Bracken, if Bracken is fine with that, we're gonna go look for the brokers and attempt to contact with them. The same
Sure.
rules.
By the way, are you a female or a male?
I am a female.
Oh, okay.
Crash, but you might tilt your
He is
camera
a
down a
female.
little bit, or
I'm sorry.
I was talking to Mark. His
Oh.
camera, you might tilt it a little bit, or because it was like his head was like almost severed.
You're just looking at an egg. That's all.
Yeah, how do I edit that?
He's like a
That
headset
was
model.
just for you, Jerry.
Just put up a picture of a sad owl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I forget I have a leer.
Like bleep this.
Okay, no more alcohol for you.
Only had one.
One too many,
I
apparently.
only had one. I like the way you said it.
Here. No, he can't do much. I was gonna be like, the Baron can help too. No, the Baron's gonna lay down.
Sorry, I was messaging. I was whispering. What was the question?
How dare you?
The
This
Baron's
is a no
sleeping.
secret zone.
Okay.
Paladin cast the zone of truth.
I trusted you, Rob.
That's okay. I don't trust me either. What's up?
Wow, that's rough.
I know it's a hard knock life for us.
Calm down, Annie.
Hey, what? I didn't do anything.
Uh-oh.
Annie, are you okay?
Oh, I get it. Yeah, okay. Never mind.
Holy water.
I don't have
tank.
tank-
Okay, so
Would I be able to roll survival to help? Because I don't have Tinker's tools.
You could probably roll survival to try and help do things like securing lashings or stuff.
Nice.
nice.
Yixid,
You're a
were you-
natural.
Were you pretty upfront about what you were, being a paladin and all that?
Huh?
Were you pretty upfront about what you were?
Oh yeah. Yix
Okay.
is not going to hide the fact that he's a pally.
Then, Anestro, you would know that Yixid is a paladin and can bless water to make it holy.
Okay. So can I mention to him that he should attempt to stock up on holy water type stuff if he can while we're preparing, just in case we do come against undead, because that was a mention, or is that something that we would know in order to prepare for going through ruins or the area?
Give me a second.
There's, I don't know if you already dragged it in Rage or not, but there's a spell in Unearth Arcana called Ceremony, so you can spend an hour to ritual